This comes from Cynthia, who says, Dan, as a former new home sales professional, I've been unemployed for a year now. I'm totally burned out on sales, even though my personality profile says that I'm a persuader. I've recently returned from a missions trip to Turkey and Central Asia, and I can't stop thinking about the women I ministered to. I know that this is what I want to do with the rest of my life, but I don't know how to begin. I'm at the bottom of the barrel financially, and I'm possibly going to either lose my home or file for bankruptcy. I feel like I'm a terrible witness, but the Lord told me not to be afraid to ask Him for the more He had for me. The week after I started praying that prayer, I lost my job. I had not sold a home in almost 9 months at the time due to the market. I made the decision at that time that I would not go back into new homes due to the mandatory working on Sundays. I've been a successful agent for 19 years, but I hate it. If one more person says to me, you're good at it, I'm going to explode. My heart is to serve the former Muslim women of Central Asia, but now that I'm out of dollars, I don't know what to do, how to live, etc. If you can't help me, please at least pray for me. Well, Cynthia, you present a challenging situation for sure, but you put yourself in a very weak position, knowing that you've been in home sales for 19 years and now you just lost your job and you haven't sold a home for 9 months. I mean, that doesn't speak well for your competence in doing that. And frankly, that puts you in a very weak position to then decide that you're going to go into some kind of ministry where you hope other people pay your expenses. That's not the way to go into it. You want to go into that from a position of strength. So I would encourage you to take 6 months at least, do something where you can be successful. But in that, also identify then, how could you fund your own way into doing the ministry that you want to do? Now, there was a time when I made a transition and I figured out how I could work 2 months out of the month, 2 weeks out of the month, rather, to provide the income that I needed, giving me a full 2 weeks to create a new transition of what I wanted to move into. You've got to do the same. You cannot, from a position of being broke and desperate, present yourself with confidence to anybody thinking that they're now going to fund your way into doing the ministry that you want to do. Just not a good plan. Now, there's a whole lot of issues there, and I won't take time to go into those, but when you want to do something, there are 3 legs to a stool that you have to have in place. Number 1, what is it you're passionate about? Number 2, what is it that you do perhaps better than anybody else? Number 3 then is, what's your economic model? Just knowing you're passionate about something and knowing that you can do that well is not enough. And you can't expect other people to fund your passion and your vision for something that needs to be done. People who are starting ministry efforts these days are figuring out how to create an economic model to make it work, how to do something that may be called ethical capitalism or social entrepreneurship. Do that, and you can hold your head high in doing the ministry that you want to do. Nothing wrong with that, and I commend you on what it is you want to do, a need that you see. Figure out how to make it work, though, where you could fund it yourself. Then you'll attract other people that say, I want to be involved. How can I be involved? But not when you're down and out personally just looking for an escape route.